Welcome back to Under One Roof, where things get personal, funny, sometimes even awkward, especially when you got a roommate sitting right across from you. Tonight, we're talking about dating, sex, and all the messy stuff in between, y'all. Apps, ghosting, situationships, dry spells, red flags. Nothing's left off the table. And who better to get into it than with my roommate? You know him, you've seen him, you already heard him. Welcome back, Chris Hollis.
Good, bro.
What's up?
Yeah.
Come back, man. The fuck?
Yeah,
You been busy.
Yeah, glad to be back, man.
Yeah. You know they love when you're on the camera. So we have to make sure we brought you back.
Okay.
Surprise.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Surprise.
you know.
My boy had to handle some things, and I know it's a lot of prayer we all need for all of us.
Yeah, we good. We locked in. First cut.
Mm-hmm.
Get into it.
that changed up everybody. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Niggas get fresh cuts. It's like what?
Yeah.
So yeah, we know what we here for. Let's just jump right into it. So are you dating? You got
you gonna throw me in the
I'm
hot
just gonna,
seat from the jump, man.
Well, you want me to start off?
Nah. Okay, shit, man. I'm talking, enjoying life.
Okay.
You know,
Okay. Well then, okay. So we
people-
talking. What is that scene like? How would you think? Like, what do you think the dating scene is right now? Like, in one word, how would you describe the dating scene?
Messy.
Ah, damn. Yep.
Yeah. From an outside perspective, I ain't necessarily my shit ain't messy. 'Cause
Right.
I ain't messy,
Right. It's just,
But it's just.
but
from what I
explain
see,
messy though.
Just messy. I mean, you feel me?
Like incontrollable, or just like people just nasty, dirty.
Nah, messy as far as like people don't know what they want. Everybody just, you feel me, like going off of like superficial, artificial shit. You feel me? So it's just messy, and it's a lot of insecure people. You feel me? And you know, everybody got insecurities. I ain't putting out there like I'm perfect, but you feel me?
No.
You know, I got a lot of homegirls too. So I be sitting being a sponge and just listening. And they be telling me the game, and I'll be like, damn, this shit.
That's your kryptonite. You be listening, girl. Ladies love when they listen.
Oh,
That's
man.
your kryptonite. All these your homegirls my ass.
Oh yeah,
they be your
homegirl.
homegirls.
Yeah, they
You
my
got a lot of
homegirl. You know, for real.
Okay, so messy for me, I would describe the dating scene as, right now I would have to say it's complicated. Complicated for me means as much as I want to make time for it, I'm more down. I go back and forth of making time for it and letting it make time for me. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I go back and forth with that because I am open and ready for a relationship, but it takes effort to do so in some sense. And sometimes I have the time for the effort and sometimes I just don't. So when I don't have the effort for it, that means I'm just open whenever it comes, how it comes. And then when I do have the time for it, I'm actually actively like going out. And because that's the one thing, when you stay behind those closed doors, unless you're using it virtual sense, you're not gonna meet nobody out. And I like that traditional shit.
Yeah,
I like going out and meeting people and not like online.
Yeah, how is that for you though? Like going out and meeting people, like from your perspective, right? Because I know how it is for me.
Yeah,
I feel like that's a whole nother world.
Yeah, what's a whole nother world? Just say
you
it.
know, you being gay, me being straight.
There you
yeah.
go. There you go. Just say it. Say it with your chest, nigga.
Yeah, nigga, you being gay, nigga. But
yeah. For me, it's especially dating wise, man. It applies. It applies. That's the complicated I was talking about. It's like when I go out, I don't necessarily. Okay, here it is. I don't go out to gay, particularly spaces to find it all the time. I'm normally just going out to events that may or may not just have, maybe like for a hetero event, but just have gay people there.
Okay.
I don't necessarily go to gay spaces a lot because one, I've never explored the gay scene by myself. I was always with somebody, like with my best friend. When we go and travel, I will always go with a group. It's something about like not doing those type of scenes by yourself that seems just a little weird and unsafe. You know, you just want to have your posse with you when you're going out to events, and that's how I look at going to gay clubs. And I feel like it could be similar to like when you would go to clubs, right? Would you go to a club by yourself?
I have.
Oh, you have? Okay.
Yeah,
But a club or like a lounge?
Like a lounge. Like
okay.
Actual club, like
the club when you first walk in, everybody's shaking like it's just lit.
I mean, I could, but no, I ain't.
Yeah, but why is that?
Shit, I never even thought about it. I mean,
Right.
you know, you usually with your
You
niggas.
just go with
man.
your niggas, yeah.
Yeah.
So that's how I look at that. But I wouldn't I wouldn't go as far as go ever go by myself. Like you probably would. Like I probably would go to like a bar by myself,
Yeah, for
or a
sure.
lounge. But like West Hollywood, for example, is like the hot spot in in LA for like black queer everything.
Okay.
It's WeHo, they call it. But WeHo has like been, I wouldn't say infiltrated, but it's been more diverse more now. Like you might get a whole bunch of just straight people there too, and they're not gay. But that's how I look at it, and that's how I've experienced WeHo. And so that is like the hub of like, if I know where I can catch somebody by going there. I just wouldn't go there by myself. Yeah.
Okay.
And I haven't. So yeah.
Okay, so that's the spot, West Hollywood.
West Hollywood's the spot. Yep. You probably been over there in that
sure
area.
been, yeah. I've been
And
in,
didn't even know probably. Or did you
I
know?
don't know. You talking about like I've been
on
what's
Sunset?
That? Katana. You got
Cantina.
Oh,
The Cantina.
No, I'm talking about the sushi, the sushi spot, like a little castle.
Oh,
little restaurant.
What street is that on? Is that on
Sunset.
Melrose? Oh, Sunset too.
Sunset.
Oh, I wonder how far is this down from then though.
Because you got the Mondrian Hotel, Skybar.
Oh, so that's
that area?
I think that's further down on Santa Monica. Sorry, not Sunset, Santa Monica.
Okay.
My bad, y'all. WeHo's on Santa Monica Boulevard, not Sunset. So the two or three blocks down from Sunset is Santa Monica Boulevard.
Oh, okay.
And
that's
down,
what you talking about.
And that's what I mean. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I ain't been over there.
Okay, yeah. So that's the spot over there. But honestly, West Hollywood expands and like in so many and it's so wide that it could be. You could still run into those crowds when you go. Have you been out in Sunset and seen different crowds too?
Oh, for sure. Yeah,
okay, so you see gay men. You see. Okay.
Yeah.
How can you point one out when you out? Is it just by the way they dress?
Man, living with you, I be knowing niggas now.
What you mean now living with me? Man, so you picked up on habits that now you
the way niggas do they mouth, they eyes, the way they look at you. I told you about that story when I was in the grocery store.
Yes,
got that one.
That one for sure.
And then
damn, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that
but just knowing though. I think just knowing. But like I said, I ain't shit. As long as you don't get at me, I ain't.
Have you ever been? Well, yeah, the grocery store one when
yeah.
So that's funny because that grocery store story is hilarious as fuck. Because you basically you couldn't tell if he was trying to holler at you or not at first.
Nah, not at first. Nah, bro. I see them in the parking lot. The next thing I know, I'm at the little cold bar, nigga, right behind me. I was like, you feel me?
That's how we shoot our shot, okay?
Yeah,
you just gotta be persistent, and then it's levels to us. Like I think I explained to you before how like we gotta it's the attraction, and then it's are you gay, and then do you like me, versus like if you try and get at a girl. Of course, the attraction has to be there, but it's already instant that it's okay. You man, I'm woman.
Yeah, sometimes with man and woman attraction one way. Then if nigga attracted, he gonna go get it. If he that type.
If he that type, okay.
That type nigga.
Same here. I think, and that's what he thought was happening. Probably is that you were trying to chase. He was trying. You wanted to chase.
Nah, hell nah. Cause I ain't getting nigga no signals, nothing. You feel me? Like.
It's a game. It's a game for us in a way, but it catches you off guard.
Oh, for sure, yeah. For sure, yeah.
But you handled it. How you handled it real cool. Yeah. How'd you handle it? Share with us how you handled that.
Man, I forgot the conversation fully, but bro had a Notre Dame shirt on. I think then we started talking about football, and then he asked me. He was like, man, there ain't no black people in Pasadena. I'm like, nah, I'm from Pasadena. It's a gang of black people.
Uh-huh. So
we was talking about that, and then we like that. Gave bro that conversation. It was like,
So there was nothing he said yet that made you be like, nah, I don't swing that way.
Nah, it didn't
get that far.
Nah, it was the way bro was looking though.
Ah.
Yeah. And look, the energy almost like something fell off.
Oh, something fell off. Damn. But no, I see what you mean because you said the Notre Dame shirt, like
it wasn't like if you meet one of the homies in the store, just another black man, like you trying.
No. You need to explain this because that's what people are knowing too.
Yeah. So like,
there's a certain like energy or like movement or like thing that you're familiar with more.
Yeah, especially by living with you for sure, and then how bro was just conducting himself. It was more like,
No. I'm
oh,
talking about you're more familiar with non-queer,
oh, for
like
sure,
niggas. So
yeah,
you're used to niggas being a certain way when they introduce
that's
themselves to
yeah,
you or all
exactly,
that stuff,
yeah. So it was different,
and it was
yeah, it
different.
was different, yeah. The like the
The
mannerisms, yeah,
mannerisms.
demeanor,
Okay.
yeah. So when
Okay.
I seen that, I was like, yeah, okay, it's a little bit different, bro. I'm like,
Mm.
so then it was like,
And then you
good conversation.
connected being living with me for 5 years.
Yeah,
You picked up on that. That's crazy.
yeah.
That's
So it was just,
crazy.
I kept it polite.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, that, and then went about my way.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
See,
all respect, 100%. Just
that's how we lasted this long. Pause. I was like,
hey man.
the game has not started yet. I'm
Yeah. Oh,
sorry.
you
Yeah.
talking about the yeah.
Play
I know
pause.
talking about.
But okay, so that's fire, Chris. So for me, if I so I'm gonna be real with you. The only time that I've been hit on by the only man, I can't even think about the last time that it was like a mutual, like if a girl hit on me and I liked her back all the
Mm.
way. Like I feel like that's been a long time since then, and it's never been I like them back to the point where I want to be like in a relationship with them, and that's how I know that like my end goal is like I'm about to be with a man for all my life.
Okay.
But there's something about women sometimes that actually does attract me, and it's like every blue moon.
What is that? That's what I want to know.
It's like it's physical.
Okay. So ass, titties.
Ass, titties. It's the
Uh,
ass for sure. Ass, titties,
okay.
and then of course face. Like, and then energy comes in too. And if they give me like, it's kind of weird because if it's like the real like pretty girl type, like I don't mean that pretty girl type, but like she just like, I think for lack of better words, give you that flavor that's just like making you feel like a boss. Like
Okay.
it's something about that. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay,
That turn you on a
that
little
turned
bit.
me on a little bit,
Yeah.
you know.
Okay.
And
Okay.
so like when I feel that, I'm like, oh, okay, and it becomes like almost like a challenge of
Okay.
like, okay, so who's gonna get who's gonna dominate who, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? And like that brings out that side of me that makes me be like, okay, I'm gonna fuck you. And then
Okay.
yeah, that's when it comes out.
Oh yeah, now you might be bi,
I
man.
don't know. I
Nah,
just, but you see, I don't really. I don't think it's fair because
yeah,
I like just knowing at the end of the day, like I can't be with a woman faithfully without thinking about niggas.
that's real.
And that's a
Okay.
real thing.
Yeah,
So it's like I'd rather just like let me just like,
yeah.
is this just we about to just have sex and that's it? Okay, cool. Or if I feel like it's gonna be more, if I feel that energy is gonna be more, I'm gonna be like, what's up, girl? Like I'm about to
Okay,
put on
yeah.
that act real
Okay.
hard because
Yeah,
you really gonna be like, okay, well then no, he just he got it. Okay, cool.
yeah. She ain't even gonna shoot a shot.
She
She
ain't
gonna
gonna
be
shoot
like,
a shot.
like, nah, I'm straight. I'm straight. Yeah,
Hey girl, okay.
yeah.
Versus like, what's up, shawty? Like turn up a
Okay,
little bit. I
yeah.
got I
Okay.
got pick up from you,
Okay. All right. All right.
living with you.
All
I
right,
picked up
man.
your suave.
Come on, man.
So man, so speaking of that though, now it's like I love how you asked me what it's like going out to gay scenes and like or going out and trying to like, get off the market or get got or whatever. So for you, given your schedule and stuff like that, like how do you meet? Like what is that? Does it feel like you have to like try hard to get into something, or does it just come and you like, I don't know?
Man, we didn't have this conversation. I don't know, bro. It ain't hard. Like, I mean, it's women everywhere. I mean, I go to the grocery store on lunch break, nigga at work. I told you about the funeral home. And then,
Woo! The funeral home is
yeah,
actually a crazy story,
I ain't expect that one, but
movie worthy.
yeah, it was a little blessing though, a little thick blessing, man. And
Yeah, yeah,
but no, it ain't hard for me, honestly.
yeah,
Just I mean, women everywhere, man. And I'm a sociable person, right?
yeah,
Respectful and
yep,
I like women, man. So I'm just
yep.
when I'm around a woman, I just
Mm-hmm.
keep conversation.
Yeah.
You know,
Does it scare you at all about maybe not ever committing to someone? Does it scare you?
yeah, for sure, for sure. That's a real conversation, man. I think especially with for men that have been with multiple women you know, for a few years, not at the same time, but just like you used to dating. It's
Yep.
hard to choose because you like, dang, I like this and this person, like this and that person, this and that person, and it's like, dang, sometimes you feel like one woman isn't enough for you, which you be like, but it's yeah, but when you gotta really dig deep in that and be like, okay, like you gotta see what you really want for yourself, and I think that's where I'm at right now, finding out like, okay, this is really what I want
Okay.
for myself and a woman,
Yep.
and then make sure I keep my standards high though, you
Right.
feel me, and not settling. That's my biggest thing. I think
And
that's why I haven't settled down.
okay, okay.
Is because I
That's
don't wanna.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's cool. I think that having it's like not having expectations in someone, but just having expectations for yourself.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if you go into it needing expectations from them, it already is a cause for disaster. Because you're not letting them just show you who they are, and then letting that be either you like it or not.
Yeah.
And so I think that that's great, and you worked past that other part of like, of it sounds like you worked past that part.
Yeah.
Of
For sure.
of like, okay, I'm at this point where like it's all about, is this a healthy thing for me, and not like, am I gonna ever find anybody and then be greedy? That's what it is. Niggas be greedy.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah,
niggas be greedy for the attention, the booty, everything.
That's why niggas be cheating, man. And you got to get to a mature level where you like, man, okay, I done did all that. Now it's like, I'm trying to leave a legacy. I'm trying to. It's different stuff matter to you at a certain point. You feel me? And,
Yep.
You need that right woman.
Yeah.
So,
That's true.
Yeah. What about you though? When it comes to you, do you feel that you gonna settle down?
Yeah, I would like to. There is a very scary world of black gays. And I mean that in the most respectful way, because it's like I I want to put myself out there, and I will, and I have been, but actually trusting someone, actually trusting to be with someone for that long, I don't even see that person yet. Like it's very just much more like, can I just get to know somebody first? And that hasn't really been successful. I have like I've only had one relationship my whole life, and I was with my ex, and he was a man, and I thought that's what we're building, and then it just didn't turn out to be that way, and so I'm open to doing it again, but it's like I don't see like the wedding bells. I don't see how I'm gonna look. I don't see like that life yet. It hasn't hit me yet because I've been so much just about like, damn, who am I gonna get to know first, And then that's when I can start dreaming and thinking about what it's gonna look like with that person, because it could be different with everybody. So
100%.
Letting that go. So
yeah, so you need to get to that first dating stage.
I need to get to the dating stage. Yep. Because right now dating for me is like, I go out and I run into somebody. If it works, it doesn't. If it does work, it doesn't last. And then sometimes I even get on the apps. Like there's this app called Jacked, like where I just want to hook up. I'm not gonna really find love there, but me being a hopeless romantic, I can't help but to feel it's a possibility when I see people sometimes when I'm wanting to get to know them. So I've had to like navigate. Am I starting this conversation with like, what's your name? My name is this, or am I starting this conversation with how big is your dick, or how fat is your ass? You feel me? Like
y'all don't be playing on the app. Huh? Shit, I've been on the app that on hand shit, but they don't be going that hard off the jump. Shit.
Don't be judging, okay, Mr.
I
Hinge.
Okay. Hey, yeah.
Listen,
I had this guy delete that motherfucker.
Nigga said he had a flood. I was like, damn.
You said what?
You said he had like a surplus. Like your shit was just your thumb was starting to hurt. Yeah, you had that many people. It makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah,
but
Hinge is crazy, man.
But you said it was kryptonite at some point.
Yeah, it
not kryptonite per se, but
it was, for me. It was distracting. I had fun. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah,
and I had to. One of the worst homies put me on it. The nigga I know I ain't supposed to be listening to. He told me download that shit. As soon as I downloaded it,
that shit had you on. You had to pump your own brakes.
Man,
that's crazy.
Yeah, I had fun though.
I know.
Nigga,
you get back on that shit, don't you?
That shit be. I be thinking about that shit late night sometimes. Like
let me just hop on this real quick.
Real quick.
We have that long day. You just need that one good nut out, nigga. You like, who
Hey,
gonna be up?
nah, for real. I be
But
thinking about when I traveling. I ain't gonna lie. I be like, man, let me go on.
let me go to Africa. Well, that's
Yeah,
what we normally do. Like
yeah.
when I went to the Bay this past couple of weeks ago to go visit my best friend Dev, um, I went to go check out a spa because it was a spa that I was gonna take him to for his birthday, but I wanted to check it out first. And so I went there, and it happened to be all men's night. I didn't need no app for this, okay? This is just me finding a regular ass spa. And I was like, oh, okay. I found this spot. I'm going to go check it out. It's all men's night. Why not? A little curiosity there.
Yeah.
And so I went there, old money, just old white money, just like, and the bodies weren't giving, it was just giving old and just retired and rich and stuff like that. So the bodies were giving for their age. But then I got into the steam room, and the steam room, everybody's nude. You know what I'm saying? So the steam room is the place that was like, okay, it felt a little bit more safe to do the things that you do when you see another man, if you're attracted to another man.
Okay.
So I went in there twice. I went there the first time, I scoped it out, and then I left, and I came back, and they gave you like this old salt to bathe with.
That's
and,
you right there. This nigga said I went scoped it out.
I did. I had to go make sure. Let me see over here real quick. And so I went in there the first time, and I went there the second time, and I had the salt with me, and I was like bathing myself, you know what I'm saying, just like completely naked and shit. And I knew that there were other people in there, but they can't barely see you because of the steam.
Oh yeah.
So all you see is like outlines of bodies.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm just, touching on myself, bathing myself with the salt and shit. And then I'm looking over and I see these two dudes basically like, one's like getting hard. I'm like, I had to like act like I was trying to look, but then I was like, do I keep looking? And then there was another dude that kept doing like this. Right. And then when the smoke, when the mist finally like dissipated, he kept doing it. So I'm like, oh, that must be a signal to come over. Okay. So then I go over there and I sit on, so there was like a triangle. There was a man sitting here, there was a man sitting here, there was a man sitting there. The man on this side left. He left. So it was like an upside down triangle. So this corner guy left, leaving the corner open. I went there and I was like, oh shit, like, that nigga was not giving me any signal to come over. It was just hot in that goddamn sauna, and he was sweating. He was wiping the sweat off of his damn forehead.
Your ass just horny.
I was like, I did that, right? So then I was like, okay, I'm just here now. So I sat there, and then all of a sudden, he puts his arms up underneath my right leg and the other dude's left leg and started to jack us off. Bruh. Yeah. I was like, so man. And here we go. And literally he did that for like a couple of seconds and then stopped because someone was coming in. That dude turned around. He was like a Latin / like Irish guy. Looked like Paul Walker. Man was beautiful, man. And it was like he was a white guy pretty much, but he was hot. And he turned around, he was like, let me get your number. And I was like, okay. I was like, I'll meet you outside. I didn't go outside until like an hour later. I was like, that fool was gone. Because I was enjoying the spa. I know he was leaving like that, but like I didn't see him again. I went to a locker room, he was gone. I was like, all right, cool. And then I finally go outside and he's standing there. Dude is literally standing. Look at Rob can hear this shit too. We got Rob, the cameraman, back here listening to this like, what the fuck? But yeah, like he was literally waiting there, and that's the type of shit that turns me on. Like that's the type of shit that like, okay, you know what you wanted, you waited for it, and it was just a fire experience. I met him from there, and then we ended up hooking up later on that night. And I was like, okay, Devery, this is the best spa that we're gonna go to. Okay, it's 100% fine, you know what I'm saying? But the night that we went, it was co-ed. It was co-ed the night that we went though, so it wasn't. He didn't get to see none of the action I saw. But baby, when I tell you that shit was hot, it reminded me of like the bathhouse. The bathhouses are basically places you go to. Me and my ex did this a couple of times, where you go to a place that has different rooms that you can go in, and other people can watch you have sex or interact with people.
Like a big orgy.
It could be, or if you go there you can meet somebody there and do it, or you could take somebody there. And I only went there with my boyfriend at the time. We were like, let's go experiment, let's go like, do some taboo shit. And so We did that. So that's what it reminded me of, which is why I felt a lot more comfortable. Like, and I'm nude anyway. You know, I'll be nude around the damn house. But I was so comfortable with myself. And it just reminded me about that because I haven't been in that setting for such a long time. So I mean, you know, now I have to ask you something. Do you think sex has gotten too casual? Just even based on what I just shared with you, do you think sex is just too casual, where like no one thinks it's like I want to wait till I get married to have sex no more and all that stuff?
You asked the wrong nigga that. For me, nah, it ain't too casual at all. I mean, it just depend on the person. For me, I don't think it's too casual because shit, I like how casual sex. I'll be honest with you. But when in a relationship, when you make that commitment, then,
Okay.
you know. But nah,
So
shit,
do
it's
you
been
think
like that too. You got to think, man, they was fucking back in the
people
70s, 60s, like
okay,
a
okay,
motherfucker.
before marriage, okay?
Yeah.
But I guess my thing is like even before marriage, is sex one of the first things you do when getting to know somebody, or do you want to wait to get to know them to have it? Like it hasn't been too casual.
I feel you because when I really take a woman serious, I try my hardest not to have sex with her the first night that I meet her, or
Okay.
within that first week or couple dates. I probably try to wait to the third, fourth date,
Okay.
and then just because I want to make sure, if I'm really interested in you, I want to get to know you. I ain't gonna just, you feel me? Cause
Yep.
I done had bad experiences after cause sometimes you get that nut off and that shit start looking different. You start thinking different. I don't, yeah, I don't, start,
It's almost like what they say about post nut clarity.
oh yeah,
Is it
post
kind
nut
of like
clarity.
that? That
I ain't never heard of that, but damn, that post
yeah,
nut
nigga,
clarity,
post nut therapy.
that's a real term.
Excuse me, post nut clarity. Okay,
Yeah, that's
it's
real.
literally it's the shit that you would tell me you would do like when we jack off or whatever, right?
Uh-huh.
And when we get that feeling after, it's like
That's
that
that
guilt
guilt.
feeling.
Yeah,
Yeah, I mean that shit went numb for me. I already told you. I don't
that
get no
nigga.
gut feeling, but I mean I don't get no guilt feeling, but it's like that. So you get that post nut clarity, and you're like, why'd I do that? And
Yeah.
so you even apply that to even having sex with someone that just didn't give you that energy.
Nah, it's more so like it's the I don't want that feeling if I'm really like if
Oh,
I'm really trying to take it the distance because I know how
yep.
if I had that feeling that let me know that you ain't really that person for me because in my mind I think if I do have sex with you and I get that feeling then you ain't that person. But if I have sex with you and I don't get that feeling, then it's
Okay.
like okay, I might really like you. I might really
Damn.
rock with
Do
you.
you know that after the first time, or how many times does it take to get it? Does it happen initially?
Oh, you talking about the mindset, the
Yeah,
clarity?
when either your turn or either you know that it's
Sometimes
gonna.
it can happen shit right after, or it could be like the next day. After
Mm,
depending on how long y'all been kicking it. If
yep.
y'all done had like a whole day type of vibe,
Yep.
the next day you probably like okay, let me. You start coming like, damn, did I really rocking with Shorty, or is she just
Mm,
like a little place filler?
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. I think yeah. I think I asked that because, um, the way that we have been viewing sex has been so like I mean differently. I mean, I think there's like a myth out there like actually I'm going to ask you, what have you heard about gay people or queer community when it comes to sex? Have you heard anything? Like is there a
Mm.
myth that you heard that like
Oh, for sure.
what you heard?
Like one that just the STD thing. I think that
Mhm.
that
Mhm.
stereotype I think is heavy.
Yep. Yep.
Within the gay community, HIV,
Yep.
AIDS or
Yep.
any other STD.
Mhm.
I think other things that I've heard is just I think that's really the main thing.
Yeah, I mean, and
Yeah,
that
yeah,
associates you. That does that associate you to think that damn, they must be out there fucking like crazy if these
yeah.
AIDS and the
That's what
STDs is
most
coming
niggas
up.
think.
Is that what the
Yeah,
mindset
yeah.
is?
And
Yeah.
most niggas think that, and then most niggas be like, like damn, them niggas dirty, or they,
Mm-hmm.
from that, because I feel like even the media that's portrayed when you see a ad or something for HIV or AIDS, it's usually gay men that they always put on there, So it's
Yep.
it's
Yep.
a stereotype for me.
Yep. And then we got we think about that concept and how that now it still exists kind of till this day, but it shifts a little bit when we start to see straight men actually have AIDS and STDs, like Eazy-E.
Yeah, for sure.
And Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I think that's when that narrative starts to switch a little bit, which I actually appreciated. Not that I wish that on anybody, but that it opened up people's eyes to know that, like, no, this isn't just some gay disease that's out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, and no, we not out here dirty. You know what I'm saying? We are just as functional as the hetero world that gets it too. You know? So
it's just highlighted for your community more. But
because
I think
of
that's
everything.
I think that's a good thing though, that people need to highlight that for the straight community. Cause need to be out here going raw and anything.
Everybody raw.
And no, for real.
The fuck?
You feel me?
Everybody doing that shit. The only difference between us is that we can't get nobody pregnant.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, but
that's two scary things for y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta think about getting somebody pregnant and STDs. But which one is scarier?
STD for sure. Hell yeah. That's way scary. You know, get somebody pregnant.
But
for me,
that for you it is,
yeah.
which is why you still stay strapped, or
depending on depending on. Now I ain't look. You done went through a whole nother avenue now, nigga. But I ain't gonna lie. I'm cute a buck. I'm single. I'm single than motherfucker.
Yeah,
I'm having sex with Latina sometimes. Boy, I'm going raw.
Oh,
yeah, I'm going raw. You know, yeah. But
that is so interesting.
Yeah.
Because of the fact, no, you say you will go, you won't go.
Yeah, I will. Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's just based on experience too, because that's like, I feel like that's where you gather the most experience, right?
Yeah. But and you know, to be real too, it's for me, it's on like I'm looking at you like, are you clean? Like I'm looking at your nails, your feet. How you keep your room, how you keep your car, you feel me? The way your breath smell, everything, you feel me? And that let me know, like, okay, I'm like, yeah.
And your experience with a Latino woman has just been that?
No, I'm not just saying, when I say going raw with Latinos, because that motherfucker be wet. Yeah.
And you got to clarify that shit. Yeah. So you are, okay.
So when it comes to Latinos, the only reason why I sometimes be going raw is because, you know, that shit be wet than the motherfucker. You know, from the Latinos I have done mess with. You feel me? But I'm just saying in general, though.
In general, though. Yep.
Cleanliness.
The cleanliness. I got you. I got you. Okay.
So, but if your nails ain't right, your feet ain't right, your car ain't right, your room ain't right,
I feel
your
that.
house.
Yep.
Shit, I'm not fucking, most likely. Be real.
Oh my God. Oh, so you know what's so crazy is this takes me, and then we're gonna play a game. This takes me to thinking about how I first got introduced to like sex and like being protected and stuff. One of the first sex scenes I seen in a movie was The Wood, and so we remember when what was his name?
You talking about Mike? Or you talking about?
No, Mike was which is who was the one that had sex with that girl in the oh, was that Mike? Mike is the bald head one.
No. So you talking about? So what scene you talking about?
The scene when
in
he
the car?
No, in the bed.
Oh, that's Mike and Felicia.
Oh yeah, so it is Mike. It is Mike. So like when Mike and Felicia was, you know, in there, he went through hell just to get a condom.
Oh yeah.
Because she was like, you not doing putting that in me raw. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that was my first sex scene I seen on television, and then it kind of like it kind of made me think like, oh shoot, this is how protected sex is brought into this with Alicia and Mike.
That's right.
So,
Alicia.
Yep, Alicia. And so I'm just like, that is so that was my introduction. So I always thought about protection. And that's what I went into my journey of sex in with, like, I gotta be protected. It wasn't until more recently that I was just like, okay, we can raw it, you know? And I mean that more casually. Like, I definitely would go raw with my boyfriend. Like, my boyfriend is the only one that was like, we can go raw, whatever. Even that is another topic, because you never know, could trust your people. They could be out there doing stuff too and bringing it back to you. That's just like that Janet Jackson shit. Remember that Janet Jackson meme when she was just like, who doing the bending? Y'all don't remember that shit? You gotta see that. I gotta show you the meme. It was from this movie called the Four Color Girls.
But I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that's a dangerous game when you think you could trust your partner.
Yep.
But that shit turned out to be.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, we don't want that.
That's another conversation.
So I was hooked on that. What's your favorite movie? So what was your first sex
Oh
scene? Movie sex scene?
man, I think it was The Wood, to be
Oh,
honest.
was The
But
Wood too?
nah, if for sure had to be The Wood. You know, that's one of my favorite movies. You know, growing up. But
Okay.
shit, to be honest, man, shit, my brothers, man, that was the first movie. You know, hiding under the bed, seeing shit, and
Oh, you're not talking about movie. You talking about
I
actually
was
in
like
real
real life,
time.
yeah, real time, real life
You
shit.
was
When I
under
was
the
young,
bed?
man, they told me to get under the bed. They used to close the door. I used to try to crack the door open and look. That was my introduction to sex shit.
And you
Seeing
actually
that.
saw some shit.
Oh, for sure. Hell yeah. What? First time I
Wow.
saw some titties, all that. Yeah.
Wow. That's crazy. And
Yeah.
then it was TV. And then it was in
Yeah,
movies and
for me,
shit.
yeah, my first memories was seeing that.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, then the movies, the TV shows,
Yeah, yeah.
sex, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So I did a scene in preference that
Uh-huh.
really did expose myself and give me my first on screen introduction to like kissing a man and doing all that stuff on screen with preference. And there's a clip that we have that I don't know if you remember seeing it, but
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
you know what I'm
Yeah,
talking about, the
uh-huh,
scene with
yeah.
Alan. Shout out to Alan, but the scene was let's watch it real quick. It's not long.
Somebody you don't think twice with. Get you somebody to speak your language. Get you somebody to pick your playing shield. Get you somebody to get your mind right. Get you somebody to break your life. Somebody just like you. Out there, baby, look in your eye. I know I'll be sick of yours is all mine. I know what to do and I love if it's right.
Someone's at the door.
Lord.
That was like my first time doing that, bro. And that was do you think that actor was straight or gay?
I mean, I know he was straight, but from there,
From there.
nah, 100, you think he gay for sure, yeah.
Yeah, that's my boy Alan. He's a straight hetero man. That was like his first on-screen sex scene like that too, or near sex scene. And we did not rehearse any of that.
Oh, y'all just went.
We just
straight.
because at this point this is like what you call guerrilla shooting. You just got to grab a camera, capture it. You ain't got no time to rehearse nothing. Just do it. And because I had known him already for so long, it just made it natural for me, which probably made it natural for him that I knew what I was doing. 'Cause I know that he was actually going a step further. It wasn't just his first time doing that with on TV on screen, but it was the first time doing that with a man. And so that was just a really interesting dynamic. And I brought this up because I'm also curious on what it looks like for movies like I remember you used to tell me that one of your favorite movies you like is Moonlight.
Oh yeah, for
And
sure,
Moonlight
yeah.
for sure exposed us in a very beautiful light that I love to see because there's always so many. There's always this one way that queerness is exposed on movies and stuff.
Yeah.
It's always looked at as loud and extra. And although that I appreciate that community and those who are like that, there's also different colors of us as like we're medium. We're not like really as out there. We present ourselves in a different way like Moonlight did. So when you watch that.
Yeah, Moonlight.
Yeah.
Yeah, Moonlight for sure, man, because it's a young black male story, regardless of anything, right? Like from the bullying to, how he grew up and what he turned into.
Yes.
You feel me? At
Yep.
the end,
Yep.
and
Yep.
yeah, and it's relatable. You
Yep.
feel what I'm saying
Yep.
on certain parts, and it was just like, it just. I like stuff that's not the norm.
Yes,
You feel me? That
that's
flip the
fire.
script because you
Yep.
don't see that all the time.
Yes.
Like when you think of a gay, like just from my perspective, and the niggas that I know, like it's always flamboyant, a loud person coming in the door, or just shit that you like. I'm like, you feel me? So
Yep.
seeing that, it's like, damn, okay, it maybe is some young niggas out here that's really like that.
Yep.
You feel me? And
Yep.
it's just like it's just a young black male story. You
Yep.
feel me?
Yep.
And,
That's
and
cool.
me, shit, me, I'm for sure like,
Supportive.
definitely about that. Yeah, support
Yeah, I
regardless,
love that.
regardless
You
what
have.
it is,
Yep.
regardless what it is. You
Yep.
feel me?
Yep.
And it was just it flipped the script, and then the bullying part, and then how the trauma. You feel me?
Yep.
The trauma from
For
from his
sure.
moms.
Coming up from his mom. Yeah, deep.
That all that's
Layered.
relatable. You
Layered.
feel me? That shit relatable. 100%.
And I love that because the way that it affected you, I know it probably affected a lot of dudes that may have the same mindset that you have, or similar ones, right? Like, there's other ways to look at this and see this and love. You know what I'm saying? And to see it from where in an environment that you're used to and can relate to, like the way he was raised and stuff. If you can relate to that, then it's just like, oh, it's just a different perspective through the same life that like I pretty much can't relate to from having a mom that's like that or anything else that's related to that part of our communities, you know, our ghettos or whatever you want to call it, our lifestyle or whatever it is. You see it through that lens, and you're like, oh,
yeah, because keep it about every nigga in the hood got a gay cousin or something like that. It's all you see it all the time. You feel me?
Yeah.
But what's his name? The man Marshall. That's Marshall.
Oh yeah, Marshall.
Yeah, his role in there. You feel me? Like that's a real. You feel me?
Yep.
That's a real stand up man.
That's a real stand up man right there. Yeah. And he took his good kid in. So okay, so we're gonna play a game real quick. We're going to just close this out with a game. You didn't get to play this in the last episodes because I literally was like, in the middle of the night, this game has to be on the show. And I just woke up. We're already 5 episodes in. So I was like, I'm going to make sure I bring this in the next one. So we're going to just take a few scenario cards out of this box and we're going to read them out loud, each of us. And then you have to either flip your paddle for pause, I fuck with it, or it's suspect, or play for it's cool. All right?
Okay.
So real quick, let's just grab one.
Oh, you got the real look.
Yeah, you see them for the first time. Yeah, definitely make them. All right, so take one too. You took one? Yeah. And you go first. You go first. Let's go first.
They both go. Oh, no, okay. Cuddling after a hookup with someone. Oh, that's a play for me. I mean,
yeah, you can cuddle after. Now it just depends on, do you want them to stay that long? If it was a good hookup, you gonna stay.
Shit, I mean, nigga, cuddling could be 30 minutes or it could be a whole night. Nigga, hey,
that's
when
funny
I
as
say
shit.
cuddling, that like,
I see.
We cuddling about. Never mind.
5 minutes and getting out. Oh God. Okay, I got next one. Walking your homeboy to the bathroom after the club.
We said walking your homeboy to the bathroom after the club.
At the club. Walking your homeboy to the bathroom at the club. Yeah, what's wrong with that?
I mean, that's a play depending on
what.
It depends on where y'all at. But I mean,
at the club, like walking your homeboy. Okay, I don't see nothing wrong with that. We go to the bathroom all the time.
Yeah, I mean, that's not something you gonna usually do. But I mean, if it's like some,
would you do it? Or no? Or have you done
if nigga asked me to walk to the bathroom, like I'm looking nigga crazy, like walk you to the bathroom.
So you pause that.
So I probably pause. But I say play because if it's like a life threatening situation, yeah.
Okay.
But for the like that, if you think like
I need my posse with me just in case. Oh, I see.
For what you talking about, nigga, pause.
Me and my friend, we can go to the damn bathroom, okay? Yeah. All right, one more and that's it. Go ahead.
A girl saying she's emotionally unavailable. A girl saying she's emotionally unavailable. For me, there's more to it. Now,
is there more to it?
Oh, okay. But still flirting heavy.
That's
well, shit. For me, that's a play.
Because because it just gets your attention. Oh, okay.
That mean you emotional available. That mean you don't want nothing.
Yeah.
Serious, but you still flirting. So that mean like okay, you still want that. So if that's what you want, then
that's gonna be a pause for me. I need you to know what you want and stick to it.
All right,
yeah. I know. I need you to know what you want. Stick with it.
Well, I just got if this is
that's for a man. For me, for a man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but even if it was a girl too. But I feel like either way though. I feel like you should know what you want. But if it's just about sex, then so be it.
Yeah, but like the first part where it says if a girl says she's emotionally unavailable, then that's a pause. If it's just that.
Because all she wants is sex, but she still stays around, right?
No, that's so. When I read that, I'm thinking a girl. It's like I'm trying to get her, and she said I'm emotionally unavailable. I'm like, okay, I ain't even about to push the issue or nothing like that. You feel me?
Do more than.
Yeah, but if she's still flirting, then
But she's
to
still
me,
flirting.
that's when the sex part comes in. Cause like, okay,
You don't want no commitment.
You emotionally available, you still flirting, so you do want something.
You want some. Okay.
In my mind,
Sometimes they just want attention too.
Yeah, ladies, tell me if I'm wrong. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Sometimes y'all want attention too. Just like dudes. Like I feel like y'all just probably just want to have y'all greedy and just want to have your cake and eat it too.
For sure.
Where you're just like, I'm not ready for a relationship, but I want to fuck, you know, or it's just I like the attention. So it depends on where you're at, you know.
And that's actually a good little card because I think that's like damn near the dating scene right now.
Yeah.
Is that right there?
Yep. Because people are scared of giving because they don't know if they're gonna get it back. You know, I think that's what that is. You know. So. Yeah, so I mean, you know what, you gonna be back on the couch to play this a little more. I just wanted to make sure I introduced to you. I know we're running out of time, but I just really appreciate you coming through again, bro. We got to talk about some serious shit with some, like, you know, having two niggas straight and gay on the couch talking about sex. I feel like we broke a barrier here. That's fire. For sure. And because we do this all the time. That's the thing. That's why
real talk. It's real talk. It'd be, you know, the cameras off. We go a little deeper in, you know, and niggas can say what they really want to say.
This is a censored podcast, okay? Yeah. We can say as much as we can, but I think a lot of our stories. We gotta get into a story about you too, because that I know you have some stories too. But that was too real. Camera. So, what was your first on-screen sex scene? Was it Monsters Ball, Baby Boy, Moonlight? From hookups to healing, we're talking sex, dating, and everything that comes with spinning the block. Straight or gay, because we've all been there. Yeah, my roommate's back on this one. So join us on YouTube and wherever you podcast. This is Under One Roof with Stephán and Chris.